Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Jeremy from Trinity Comics, and I'm back with another video. This time it's a contest entry from my man Thanatos Comics. He's got a 500 Instagram follower and 250 YouTube follower contest going on, so I figured I'd go ahead and show him some support. He's got a great collection. Let me move this tripod. He's got will be a grail of mine, which is a grail of his, is he's got two Showcase 22s, first appearance of Hal Jordan. Super jealous of that, but a great comic to have. I wish I had it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show some support for him, and he wanted us to shout out two YouTubers that deserve more subscribers. And I'm going to shout out Jeff Johnson from the New York Warriors. He's right at 300. I think he's at 290. Me and Jeff share a lot of our collecting habits, at least for this year anyway. He collects signature books. He's getting a lot of signatures this year, and I do as well. I like getting the signatures too. This is a Jim Lee Immortal Men. But I'll just leave that there for you to look at while I continue to talk. But yeah, Jeff's doing a series right now on all the signatures that he's got so far. Highly recommend him. Dude deserves more subscribers. You know, Jeff Johnson, the name you can trust, the mayor. Everybody should go sub him up. But anyway, the next one I'm gonna shout out is Spidey Fan. Spidey Fan is a good friend of mine. We chat a lot on Instagram, you know, direct messages, but I think he's at like right around 460, and I think he deserves more subscribers too, because he's got some killer books. He's been getting a lot of commissions lately, and he gets a book signed too and sends them off. He's a witness for CBCS, so he does a lot of that. So again, you know, that gels right along with the way I collect. But go check out Spidey Fan. But he wanted us. That's my two YouTubers that I think deserves more subscribers, and he wanted us to show a comic one shot or a arc that people should check out. Now, I couldn't pick just one, so I wanted to pick two and talk about them. These are two of my favorites, but they're surprisingly they're in the horror genre of the Image. But the first one I'm going to talk about, so I'm just going to show the number one, is Redneck. It's written by the incomparable Donny Cates, as you can see there, who's blew up when he did that Thanos comic and created the Cosmic Ghost Rider. But this is about a family of vampires who lives in a small Texas town, and they run a barbecue restaurant. And they stay off. They don't kill people. They stay off the grid. They raise cattle and pigs and stuff like that. And when they kill them, they drain the blood and drink the blood. They drain it into beer bottles. You can't see it on here, but you can see on the table there. There's glasses of blood. That's what they drink. They drink it like it's beer, and they put it in beer bottles. And call it Bloodweiser. I think so. The label says Bloodweiser. But they run a barbecue restaurant, and when they kill the animals to drink the blood, they make barbecue with it, and that's how they make their money. And there's a lot goes on. It starts off with these four boys. They go out for a night on the town, despite their daddy's objections against it. Boys get into some trouble, and the book, number one leaves off with kind of a cliffhanger that leads into more stuff. I can't really get more specific because, it's a lot going on with the vampires and the priest in the town. They kind of have like a Hatfield and McCoy's kind of rivalry, because he hates vampires. But yeah, definitely check this out. This is a great series. I love this series. It's an ongoing book. It's on my pull list. I still have to read. I actually have number 11 right here. It's like a monthly, but this is number 11. I have to read that one still. I hadn't read that, but that's usually one of the first ones I read when I get my books in. Love Donny Cates. Anything he writes now, I put it on my pull list. But the next one I'm going to talk about is by one of my favorite writers, and that's Scott Snyder. This is a book called Witches, and it's got Scott Snyder writing and Jock doing the art and covers. I'll show you some of the art in here, if you can see that. But this is about a family called the Rooks family. Here, I'll turn this around. You can read the synopsis on here. But it's about a family called the Rooks family. And their daughter named Sailor. And they live, I forget where they live, but the daughter gets into some trouble. They move into this New Hampshire town, and some crazy stuff starts going on. It's like, it's a horror book, and it's about witches. But it's a new take on witches that you've never really seen before. So, yeah, it's this is a really great book, really great read. You can see some of the write-ups in the back here. You know, MTV News, USA Today, all talking about how awesome it is. I can't really get into more because it's like spoilers, but as you can see right here, the art it's pretty cool. It kind of takes some getting used to, but the girl starts getting into, like, you know, she gets bullied at school and stuff like that, and her parents think she's just this troubled kid, but there's a lot going on with her, and these witches are kind of haunting them. And it all plays back in the older days. It goes back. The book starts out in 1918 or 19, I think it is, and it kind of gives some introduces you to the witches. But the witches live in trees. But yeah, this is a great book, man. I highly recommend this. They have just started. This is the only trade paperback that there is. It's like 6 issues, 5 or 6 issues. It don't say on here. But they just started writing the second series of it, and it's been coming. They've been doing like a prelude to it in the Image Plus, like they did with that Here's Negan. So I assume they'll be putting that out in the trade like they did for Here's Negan when it comes out. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome story. If you like horror, if you like, you know, surprisingly, you know, everybody knows me as a DC guy, but I'm really liking some Image these days. I collect, you know, you kind of get tired of reading superheroes after a while. I mean, at least I did, or do. So, I mean, but anyway, yeah, this is my subscriber, you know, support contest. I just wanted to, you know, show you some support. I'm pretty sure that you'll be at 1,000 before no time, because you got a great personality. The personality kind of clicks with, you know, the YouTube community. So whenever you have a good personality like that, it seems like channels take off a lot more. But yeah, I wanted to show some support to those guys, Spidey Fan and Jeff Johnson, the mayor, the name you can trust. But I'll try to leave a link to those in the comments below, or in the description below. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here before I start rambling like I always do. And but yeah, check out Witches. I highly recommend this, and I highly recommend Redneck. I couldn't pick just one, but since Redneck was an ongoing, I did choose this one. I mean, Witches is kind of an ongoing, but it's been, I think this came out like 2011 or 2012, something like that. But the next series is on its way. So yeah, check out Witches. That's about all I got to say. Later, guys.